For the sake of this video, for the Pokemon Direct, my nose is a wee bit on the stuffy side, so if you hear me sniffing a bit, or if my voice seems a wee bit off, that's kind of because of that. I apologize in advance for the whole thing, but yeah, I enjoyed the Pokemon Direct and me yapping on about it, and my general thoughts about the whole Pokemon Direct. Because each Direct I give to, each React I go for giving Directs, will be always blind. They'll be more blind than Charles, than a Zubat, and they'll be blind, like first time reacts basically. Enjoy the reaction, and I shall see you later. Bye. Also, I should at least preface a bit of an apology that I've made within my part 2 of Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland stream for in regards to the Fire Red and Leaf Green stuff. You actually can still trade with Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red for the ports on the Switch 1 and 2. You can do that. That is my apologies. That's my mistake. I'd like to apologize for that. But there's no online capabilities, so it's just the standard Pokemon experience. You can still do that. And I don't know why, but people have been speculating that there's no home capabilities with it, but I feel there would be home capabilities with Fire Red and Leaf Green. They'd be dumb not to do that. It's like another Pokemon product. It's like Pokemon product with Pokemon product. Make it make sense for it not to be a Pokemon product with more Pokemon product, you know? But yeah, I just want to at least make that little apology known as well. On top of that, I want to at least say I'm very sorry about doing that. Also, enjoy the video as well. Bye-bye. Greetings. I'm FODV93. And welcome today to today's Pokemon Day Direct React for 2026 for its 30th anniversary. Last time I've done the Pokemon React thing, it was decent. It was fine-ish. Flat out. Just flat out, it was decent. It was fine. It's whatever. Like, I mean, yeah, I'd at least promoted some bit of stuff, like for ZA and what have you, but it's not like I don't like Pokemon. I did like Pokemon back in the day. It just felt meh. Like, it just felt burnt out. Get what I mean? Like, you just feel burnt out after a period of time. Like, you feel burnt out with work and what have you. Like, it's not like I hate Pokemon or anything of that sort. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that at all in any way, shape, or form. Hold on. Give me a quick second here. Shoot. Man. But yeah, regardless, I feel it's kind of okay to be fine as a franchise. I mean, I'm happy that people do have the chance to at least enjoy Pokemon in the day and age. It's just, it's whatever. Obviously, some of the older games are fine, and they've obviously aged, but I will at least say some of the newer Pokemon do look cute. Like Gens 8 to 10, like Scarlet Violet and Sword and Shield, they look good. I love Appleton. And Snom is an adorable little angel. And I will not tolerate any slander of Snom in any way, shape, or form in my goddamn house. So, as a rule of expectations, or just a general rule for any Pokemon Direct, set your expectations to 0. You expect nothing, and yet you'll always be disappointed in the end. Because it'll just be some other game, which may or may not be okay, or good, or whatever. And then it'll just be pandering, and it'll just be more trading card stuff for scalpers to buy online, to buy in droves, like a bunch of fucking weirdos. Flat out. It's just, oh, let's just make a whole... Like, I have no problem with the trading card game. I have no problem with that. It's just, sadly, now these days, scalpers are just really, really unhinged. Down to the literal point of them trying to just outright do armed robberies within card game stores in, like, Queens or the 5 boroughs. And it's just fucked up. Like, kids are just trying to enjoy the game. Actual people who like the franchise are just trying to enjoy the damn game. And then yet, here's some fucking sweaty-ass neckbeard or some asshat just trying to scalp the cards for just what? An extra $20 or something? Here, have a job application. Maybe fill out the job application. You could at least fill it. You could at least get $20 easier that way instead of just trying to rob a literal card game. Instead of just trying to steal card games for little children's trading cards. Anyway, enough yapping and yammering. Let's just get on with the direct and look and see what we got. Oh boy. Hoorah. Alright, that intro was pretty cool. I liked that. That was pretty cool.
Hello everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day.
As I've seen.
This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made
Honestly,
their appearance. Now,
Zubat's gotta be one of my favorites.
1,025 Pokemon have
It
been
gets
discovered.
such a bad rap for the
And
Zubat
these
cave,
diverse
but
Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide
Zubat
have
gets
been
such
able
a
to
bad rap.
experience.
Crobat is so cool. It's such a
This
cool
year
Pokemon.
marks the Pokemon series' 30th.
Also, Raichu's a
a
lot better.
milestone reached because of
I don't
your
care
support.
which form you're talking
Thank
about
you,
for Raichu.
each and every one
Regular
of
or Alolan Raichu.
We hope you will all
It is
enjoy
just
seeing
the
how
best
Pokemon
kind of
continues to
Raichu.
evolve. In
This is
today's
like the chunky
broadcast,
Pikachu rat.
we'll share all the
And
latest
it's a lot
news
better in
about Pokemon.
stats. The only difference
Please
is
enjoy the
this little
presentation.
rat gremlin here is just the poster child. Meh. Oh man! Oh golly gee. Are they gonna be putting it for the Switch? Oh man. I think this might be a toy. Wait a minute, this may be just
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system.
Huh,
We took
okay.
particular care to make the audio sound just like
Honestly,
Game Boy,
that's not a
so I
bad
hope you enjoy
approach.
listening while swapping out cartridges.
Honestly, if Nintendo Flato just did that, that'd be kind of cool, I guess. And I expect this to also be scalped. Not like you can view the whole thing on your phone,
Hello,
but
Pokemon
okay, I
trainers,
guess.
And happy Pokemon Day.
I mean, it's cool.
I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World
Oh god, here we
Championships,
go! The
which
World
will be taking
Championships,
place
baby, let's
alongside
go!
Our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco.
I really don't mean to be a hater,
Pokemon
but
World
it's
Championships Will
whatever.
once again welcome nearly
I mean,
3,000 competitors.
most people
from
just
all over the
expect
world.
games. Not much for
Competitors in
trading
the
card
video
stuff
game
or
championships will battle for the first
competitions.
time in
I mean,
Pokemon Champions.
fine, I
While their
guess.
fellow competitors will battle
If
in
there's
the
like
Pokemon
a
trading card
whatchamacallit,
game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon
cash prize, I
Unite.
mean, that'd be
Each
cool,
of the
I
final
guess.
matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the
I
World
mean, I'm happy
Championships
for him.
evolved,
I'm
we
not
saw an
gonna
opportunity
downplay it.
to
It's a
expand even
nice, it's a
further
great
and
achievement.
deliver
It's pretty
a
cool.
one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come
Yeah.
together in celebrating their fandom.
Yeah, it
As
is.
we
It's
celebrate
pretty
30
cool.
years of Pokemon,
And that's kind of
we
adorable.
invite
I love
all
it.
of you to the
It's pretty
inaugural
nice.
Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can
Also,
expect
fun fact about
activities,
Pokemon.
including
I
interactive
think it
exhibits,
was
pin trading,
an old
cosplay
Konami property or like
showcases,
an old toy property
unique
called
panels,
Po-
hands-on
Monsters in My
workshops,
Pocket or something like that.
exciting partner
That
collaborations,
Pokemon had to be
and of
changed.
course,
The
visiting
original name,
Pokemon
obviously, is
Center
Pocket
pop-up
Monsters
store.
for Pokemon.
To
So,
celebrate this new experience,
Pokemon
today, we're
Pocket
giving you a
Monsters
first
had to
look
change their
at
name
a
because of
truly special
Monsters in My
piece of art
Pocket,
illustrating
an old
Pokemon
franchise of
XP
toys where
alongside
it was
the
just
highly
based on old
anticipated World Championships.
horror creatures like Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, and yes, it's called Frankenstein's
Whether you're
monster,
joining us
and
in
they're both
person
men
in
and
San
what
Francisco
have you.
or from home
So
on
because
our
of
live
that,
stream, we can't wait
Pocket
to
Monsters
see you this
is now
August.
changed into
Thank you,
Pokemon.
Pokemon trainers.
Yep, it is all because of copyright, methinks. So yeah, Pocket Monsters is just then in Japan, but it's always known as Pokemon because of copyright. Oh man, okay, I kind of like the chunky Pikachu. I do like it being really chunky. That's one of the reasons why I love Raichu over Pikachu. You got that chunky rat. You got the chunky boy. The chunky boy. He gets to at least eat a nice little cinnamon roll for being a good little boy. And oh boy, the trading card stuff, oh my god. Well, they do look nice, I will admit to that, but be careful. Carry a strap, get your brass knuckles, get a Glock, learn some self-defense techniques, martial arts or two, maybe some boxing, because trying to get Pokemon trading cards in this day and age just for the love of the game, or just trying to be the very best at the trading card collection is gonna be a literal fight of life and death. I'm still serious about that whole robbery thing. My god, it's fucking unhinged. Mental. Oh. I remember Pokemon Go being a big thing back in the day. Wait. Yeah, it was a big thing back in the day. Like, when it first came out, it's really good.
That have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will
But
return.
when it first came out, a lot of people really
and there's
hyped
a
for
2-day
it. They
Pokemon Go
loved
tour
doing
event
this whole
starting
thing.
tomorrow.
People were just
We also have a
stupidly,
promo code to
extremely
share.
active, brought a whole community together. And nowadays, it's just, meh, Peter, it really decreased in, like, activity. I never really hear people being that active.
Here.
Oh man, the phone game! Yeah, let's go, the phone game. Yay. I mean, this is just what it's expected for a Pokemon
Masters
Direct.
EX.
But yeah, with the whole trading card thing, please be careful. I beg of you to please be careful. Flat out, people are just that unhinged and mental just to get a few extra measly bucks from trading cards. Why do you fill out the job? The job application is right there. You can be a greeter at Walmart. Either a greeter at Walmart or just working at Walmart. Even though Walmart is just an unhinged den of chaos and trailer trash, at least you get money at the end of the day at a consistent rate instead of just trying to rob trading card stores for fucking Pokemon cards and One Piece cards. Like, what's up with that? Oh, hey, Pokemon Sleep, that's pretty cool. I mean, it is pretty cool for an app, I guess. My main predictions is maybe like a slight hint of news about a new gen game, like a new mainline game. Other than that, it's all just gonna be app stuff, trading card stuff.
To celebrate Pokemon
Bingo.
Day, Zapdos,
See,
Moltres,
there
and
we go.
Articuno will be joining
There
the
we go.
fray.
And we are...
The magnificent power of the 3 legendary
Hold
bird
on, we
Pokemon
are
comes together. Soar
8
stylishly
minutes
into
in,
battle.
so it's like a third
You
of the
can
way
participate
in.
in the event to
I
unlock
mean, it's like,
their Unite
yeah, you can't
licenses.
say it's like 25
And
minutes,
even
but
more Pokemon are scheduled to
Yeah.
be added. Don't miss what's coming.
24.44, right up to the nearest 10th, 24 minutes. Yeah, we are a third of the way in, and it's just apps and trading card, not shenanigans. So yeah, it's the basics. It's like, yeah, I'll hold off until the end for my full thoughts. Round 2 with the trading card stuff. Goddamn, okay. I mean, at least it's on your phone, so you don't have to go out physically to get the trading cards. But, whoosh. Honestly, yeah, I really shouldn't be surprised that, oh wow, the trading card thing is still ongoing. I mean, look at it, it's Pokemon, it's still ongoing. So, yeah, I guess. Whoa! Is it Coliseum 2? No, that's what my little guess is. Because I remember it was like, Coliseum 1 and then XD Gale of Darkness. That's the one. That's the one. That's what I'm thinking of. Because there are like 2 Pokemon games on the GameCube, and that was it. And I think it was like some kind of Pokemon box thing for the sake, at the time, it was like to help transfer Pokemon from Gens 1 to 3, which was current at the time, from the Game Boy Advance to the GameCube to help you play the Coliseum games. You know, I don't know if... Yep, I'm gonna be honest, I really am not too sure if the Pokemon Stadium games are on the NSO or not. March 2026, yeah, I kind of figured.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ooh, tell me what I don't know.
The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan,
We know.
were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004.
Pokemon
Today,
Company, we
these
kind of know
games have
this.
been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo
We
Switch
know
and
this. You
Nintendo
dropped,
Switch 2.
you shadow dropped this at 3 a.m. We know about this.
We also plan to
Any
make these
little
titles
info that we
compatible
know
with
about,
Pokemon Home
any
in
little
the
info that
future.
you're trying to give to us, we
This
already
way,
know
you
about
can
this.
bring
It's
Pokemon
good with
obtained
home.
in other
You could
Pokemon
only do
RPG
trading,
series
which is
titles
the
on
basic
adventures
thing. I
with
mean,
you.
it would have
Or
been better
you
if
can
you
send
said it
Pokemon to
better.
visit Pokemon Champions. We
Yeah,
hope
I
you
mean-
look forward to it.
Yeah. What else is there
Next,
to
we have
expect?
some news about Pokemon Champions.
Oh my god! Whoa! I am so sorry. It is just whatever. It's like, oh, but here's the Fire Red and Leaf Green ports coming. We know this. You shadow dropped this at 3 a.m. Still mental, and I love it when game companies do that. Like, here's a big release. Shadow dropped at 3 a.m. Here's a trailer for it. We shadow dropped this at 3 a.m. Or we're gonna shadow drop this. It's out now. Go buy it. I like it. I kind of like that kind of. I love that kind of thing. I mean, it's whatever. Please tell me the bus driver isn't driving the one doing that too. Oh. Okay, I do like the new Alolan form. Mega Evolution forms for Raichu. Mostly because Raichu's my boy, he's my big, chunky little boy. And, you know, I felt, yeah, it's mostly because it's just more love given to Raichu. Huh. Not gonna lie, I really thought the Champions thing was already on Switch 1 and 2 this year, so, alright, I guess.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends Z,
Yeah,
the
son.
newest title in the Pokemon series.
I heard
Please take a look at this
mixed
video.
things. People like it, people don't like it. I mean, I respect those who like it. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Like, it does look nice. I won't... Like, I think the only thing I don't like, from what I've heard, is that there's Mega Evolution Stones hidden behind the online, so you have to pay the membership just to get the stones, which is dumb. It's really dumb. Like, if they did it behind challenges, or beating certain trainers in the game, or, you know, if this is like post-game stuff, like you beat the game, and then here's your shop with all the stones in it, but they're at a higher price, so you have to like grind for it, which lengthens the replay value and longevity of the game. That's cool. But doing this behind online is really, really stupid. I mean, I'm happy they're bringing it back. How much you want to bet they're gonna take this crap out for another gimmick for the next game? Okay, that does look pretty baller. It does look pretty cool. Like, Mega Kart Jump Z is fun out just flying, and that looks pretty dope. That looks pretty baller. Next to Mega Salamence, those are pretty baller dragons, I won't lie. That's pretty baller. I can imagine, like, if Cynthia were to use this, she'd at least have, like, multiple Garchomps just for those Mega Evolutions alone. What, they're out now? Oh my god! Go buy it!
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation
mystery gifts. Mystery gifts are fine too, because they also did this back in the day for like Gens 4 to yeah, it was like when Pokemon was on the DS and 3DS back then for like the mainline gens. They did this too for like mystery gift Pokemon. I remember back in the day when I actually got myself like a Pikachu colored Pichu. Yeah, that was pretty cute back then. I'm not sure if it learned Surf or not, but I remember that. That was pretty cool. Pick it up a stereo,
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom?
Yeah,
Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
Stereo Rotom in the house!
It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD
Also,
in the game?
whatever on this game, it's fine, I guess. Aw, man, we're gonna listen to the oldies, too!
It can help liven up the
The
town
one
with a
expectation
variety of
I
music.
at least want that I
Ditto
know
and
for a
the
fact
others are grooving
probably
to the
won't
beat,
come
too.
true.
Let's listen to
Make a
DJ
compilation
Rotom's
of the old
specially
gens,
selected tracks,
like
while
gens
I
1
introduce
to
you the world of
5, you know,
Pokemon
the oldies
Photopia.
that people glaze and love so damn much. And admittedly, I love Gens 3
Ditto
to 5.
first
They're
encounters
pretty good.
Professor Tangrowth
They're pretty
in a
good.
wasteland that was once a town.
Like, my thing is just, I'd
It
love
seems
for them
like
to at
Ditto
least
is working
one day,
alongside
I know
other
this will never
Pokemon to
happen,
develop the town.
a compilation
Wow,
of Pokemon
they're
Gens
sure
1 to
fired
5.
up.
Like,
course
Pokemon,
you
yeah,
can't
Gens
give your
1 to
all
5
on an empty
basically,
stomach.
make it into a collection, and then sell it.
It looks like Riolu wants something
Make
to
a collector's
eat too.
edition, you got some nice trading cards about that too. They rack up a whole
But
bunch of
how
dough.
do you cook?
But you might be asking, oh, but why do the collection? Well, you have Fire Red and Leaf Green. You have only one gen on the console. So you have if you have like 5 gens on one cartridge,
Huh?
that'd be dope. That'd be pretty cool.
That's Silhouette.
Oh, I forgot its name. Tip of my tongue. It was like, what, Gen 4-ish? No.
Greedent appeared.
I'm thinking
It
of Gen
sounds like
5.
everyone calls it
I'm
Chef
thinking of Gen
Dente.
5.
Chef Dente can
Greedent.
teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes.
Dente. Oh,
Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town.
Let me look that up real quick.
Try bringing Pokemon you've
I
befriended on an
swear it
outing.
was Gen 4 that Dente was
In
there.
multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns.
Pokemon.
You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. There you are.
Really?
There's someone here, too.
Oh, I know. Oh, it's Gen 8?
But where's the last one?
I could have sworn it was Gen 5.
Whoa!
My
you
bad,
can transform
oops.
into objects, too.
That's what Ditto does, it
That was a
transforms.
fun game of hide and seek.
Brother, I don't know what's shocking about this,
By
besides
working
kids
together,
who learn about
you could
Pokemon for the
even
first
build
time.
something this big.
Ditto morphs. It's like sentient Nickelodeon slime that can transform. It's like the thing, except it's not gonna kill you. It's like
Together,
a friendly
you can
little pal
develop a
that's
town.
just sentient transforming
Or go
slime.
on far-off adventures.
But it has a really key
encounters
detail of
may
learning the
await you
difference
as
between a real
well.
and a fake. I wonder what that detail is.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger.
But yeah, I mean, this
Developing
game
a
is
town,
fine,
one
but
step at a time.
$80 digital game card?
Pokemon
Fuck off.
Photopia.
Pokemon, fuck off.
Available on March 5th.
You can eat my ass with this shit. Fuck you. Game key card? Screw off. This is the Pokemon Company. This is not some digital devolver, babby, third-party developer. This is Game Freak we're talking about here. Come on here. What is this cheap Mr. Krabs, Mr. Scrooge McDuck,
Pokemon
Wario
Pokopia
type
releases
bullshit
next week on
here?
Thursday,
What is this crap?
March 5th.
Come on here.
We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a
I
town
certainly
from the
won't.
ground
I'll
up.
watch someone play it. I'll watch a VTuber play it, but I sure as fuck
Today,
ain't gonna
we covered
play this
all
game.
of the information
No.
you see here.
No, thank you, good sir.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
Alright, what do we got?
Thank you for tuning in.
Alright, what do we got, Pokemon Company? What do we got? Ooh, Altaria, I love that fluffy cotton boy so much. Coco in the house! Okay, let's see what we got. I think this may be another movie, or maybe it... Ah, there we go. Okay, I do like the looks of it. It's pretty nice. Oh my god, it's all water. It's Gen 3 Part 2. I was thinking it's Gen 3 Part 3. Because of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Okay. Water town, but... water region, but mostly tropical water region, so... it's not entirely Gen 3. It's like a different flavor of Gen 3. In terms of the region. I could be wrong with this, but... it just looks like it's just more Gen 3, but tropical. I'm not saying that's a downplay, but... it's just more of observation. Ooh, and we got new 3 starters. A Fire Dog, a Grassburb, Grout, Pompon, okay, and Gekua. Huh. You know, for once, I'm actually kind of torn between which starter I'd actually like to get. Because it's like Fire Dog, because come on, it's a fire dog. And then Gekula, that could be like an Axolotl. It could be like a beefed up or like updated or similar looking Wooper Quagsire, which is already based enough. And then there's Grassbird. And it's just Rowlet, and I love Grassbird. Grassbird is Rowlet, and that's cute. Pokemon Wind, Pokemon Waves, okay. Global Simultaneous 2027, okay. Well, fingers crossed. It plays and looks good. I mean, at least it looks better, I guess, but I guess. Oh, that's it. Oops, never mind then. Okie doke then. Yeah, it feels meh. I mean, it's flat out just okay. Like, I'm pretty sure people would just flat out say the only worthwhile thing was just the announcement of another Pokemon gen, which... Wait, how many gens are there for Pokemon so far, including Waves and Wind? Let's see, how many gens are in... Yeah, there we go. As of February 2026, 9 gens! Okay, so 9 generations, which include... excluding Wave and Wind, so with Wave and Wind, this will be Gen 10. Neat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. Like, Gen 10, 3 generations of Pokemon, the announcement on the 30th anniversary, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool indeed. I just did not expect the video to just flat out end after the trailer announcement. I just expected, like with every other Nintendo-based Direct, whether it's Clubhouse or mainline Directs, it's just, oh, hey. And then after the director, it just says, oh, here's this, and blah, 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 blah. And then it just cuts to the logo, like a background of the logo, and that's about it. You know, that's what I thought would be the case. But yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, well, but here's the Gen 1 remakes. We know this, Nintendo. We know this, Game Freak. Please don't do that. That's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb in the aspect of, oh, well, but here's the Gen 1 remakes coming out right now. You Shadow dropped the reveal trailer at 3 a.m. Why do we know this? All the info that we want to get has already been dug out and known to the public for over a week now, if I'm not mistaken, if not a few days or so, before the game came out today. Because it is the 27th, and obviously it's going to be out now. Duh. Honestly, the whole Game Boy player, that does sound like a cute idea. I feel like Nintendo should at least maybe like do that in the end, but I mean, these days you could flat out just listen to it on your phone. It's a cute novel detail. I mean, it is cute, but again, you could listen to the music on your phone or your computer or any other means necessary. You know, I don't mean to sound like I'm just overdosing on haterade right now, but with Pokemon Directs, it's best to expect nothing. It's best to expect nothing and still be disappointed in the very end. Like, yeah, there's some cool things, but it's like, oh wow, but I want all this cool stuff for Pokemon for its 30th anniversary. Buddy, have you watched a Pokemon Direct at all? Sure, there's gonna be at least a cool thing, but it's just gonna be drowning in the sea of app and training card shilling. Like, I have no problem with the trading cards and the apps, but brother, deliver those expectations down to the ground. And when I mean down to the ground, I mean by down so much you can actually taste and feel the dirt. With a Nintendo Direct and with a Nintendo Partner Showcase, that's when you can actually be a bit more dreamy and a bit more optimistic with expectations, especially if it's a mainline Nintendo Direct and not a Partner Showcase. Because the simple fact there's going to be a whole bunch of other things, a bunch of speculations. But Bing Bing Wahoo, Super Mario, all that stuff. But Bing Bing Wahoo, 3D Mario, it's going to be back. Nintendo has never forgotten about 3D Mario, Bing Bing Wahoo, and all that razzmatazz. But with Pokemon Directs, why do people have these outlandish expectations? I don't mean to be rude, but why? Why do you have the outlandish expectations that the Pokemon Company / Game Freak of all people would actually give a shit about delivering some Kino-based shenanigans or antics for the 30th anniversary. Like, the only thing I could at least see is just Gen 1 on Switch. That's it. Nothing about Gen 2, nothing about Gen 3. It's just Fire Red and Leaf Green, and that's it, buddy. That is it, pal. And even then, you don't even for the different languages, you have to buy each copy separately for the different languages. What's up with that crap? Buddy, come on here. Every game these days has the option for language customization. Just go in the options, go for language optimization, English, Japanese, Spanish, Haitian Creole, Russian, Spanish, all that noise. What's up with that? What is up with that noise? Like, that's kind of my beef with the whole thing. It's like, why? I get the point is just to make more money, but come on, you could still be making money. Just release the damn game and just put it online with the language options there from the get-go. There really is no reason that I have to go and buy a Spanish copy for a Spanish friend who only understands Spanish but loves Pokemon. It's really stupid. It's kind of brain dead. It just screams money, 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 money. The usual shtick from Pokemon Company. Like, the only thing I want for an outlandish expectation, an outlandish dream, is just a compilation collection of all the old gens. Gens 1 to 5, and that's it. Gens 1 to 5, a music player, an art gallery, boom, that's it. That's it. Like, just basic Pokemon stuff, compilation collection, boom, bang, bing, we are done here. And you can still trade with friends online, to this very day, locally, and what have you. Because I know after the servers go down for the latest Switch 1 and 2, you can still at least do it locally. That's my main expectation from what I want from Pokemon to do. I know it'll never fucking happen because it's gonna be the trading cards and the apps ahoy. That's it. But, you know, that's just what I kind of want to see because it helps with game preservation too. Like, trying to find a copy of Gens 1 and 2 especially are gonna run you pretty goddamn deep. I'm talking hundreds, maybe close to $1,000. Just for a prime line, untouched virgin copy, sealed copy of Gen 1 with the game and the manual and all the fixins. Several hundreds to maybe $1,000 a pop or so. And it's just, yeah, that's great. Just what I want. More sweaty tryhards trying to scalp trading cards and whatever stuff about the app. I mean, whatever, I guess, but I don't really hear people mostly talk about the app these days. It's like, But yeah, back to the whole expectation thing. It's just, it helps with game preservation too. Like, as long as that thing is not a game key card bullshit like with Pokopia, come on with that. Like, as long as it just gives you the option of just, here's Gens 1 to 5 on an actual physical game card on Switch 1 and 2, go and enjoy. That's it. And even then with the touchscreen stuff, the Switch is a touchscreen. The Switch is a bloody touchscreen. And even then, like, say for instance, like, there's certain stuff you want to at least do with the Switch or something, like to move it around, you could just either use your finger or you could use the mouse option, like the USB mouse for the Switch 1 and 2, for the mouse accessories, since, you know, there's like games on the Super Nintendo like Mario and Wario, or like some other games on the Super Nintendo NSO basically that only allows for mouse controls. That could be done for Gens 4 and 5 for the touchscreen stuff, and that's it. That's about it, buddy. Like, I think that would actually just accommodate and fit for all the touchscreen antics, and aside from that, it's just basic controls. Like, there's no gyro controls or whatever, then no special gimmicks for controls. It's just battle the Pokemon, get the champions, defeat insert evil team here, get the championship badges, and then if you really want to go for it, fill the Pokedex. That's it. That's it, buddy. Like, that's what I really want. That's the only thing I would really love to at least see. It helps with game preservation, and it helps with the new generation of kids and Pokemon fans to see of how Gens 2 to 5 are as well. Instead of just having some YouTuber or an influencer saying, oh, but these games were great back in my day and all that whatnot. Like, that does help, but a fresh pair of eyes can also help with it being a bit more critical as well, because, yeah, the old gens were fantastic, they're great hood classics, but let's be honest, they've also aged a lot too as well. Like, the aspect of physical and special attacks, we're not done till, like, what, Gen 4? Because any attack that you might think might be a special attack, physical attacked, and vice versa, so, yeah. People may love Gens 1, the old gens, but let's be honest with ourselves, they've aged. They have aged. Flat out, if the old gens were a person, you'd be hearing their knees crack and crackle like snap, crackle, pop, like Rice Krispies. You'd be thinking there'd be the fourth hidden Rice Krispie eye, with how much snap, crackle, and poppin' their bones be poppin'. As with Pokemon myself, yeah, I like Pokemon, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna be on my national glass of Haterade, like my 20th glass of Haterade this day. Oh, it was better in my day. No. I feel each gen is fine with its flaws and its benefits. And that's how I mostly feel about the whole thing. My first Pokemon game that I've actually played was Gen 2, but as a kid, I actually had like those cereal bars as a kid, like those Fruit Loops cereal bars. And I was playing Gen 2 on my Game Boy Advance as a kid. Like the white Game Boy Advance I had as a kid. I think I got car sick one time and just threw up on my Game Boy Advance while I was playing it. The Game Boy Advance survived me being car sick as a kid. The Gen 2 did not survive. I had to throw that thing out because I could not really do much anything with that game anymore. So, if anything, my first gen was Gen 3. And I love Gen 3. It's pretty nice. It's alright. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. Then I moved on with Gen 4 and then Gen 5. Oddly enough, I've never really played Soul Silver and Heart Gold as a kid. Or when it was there when I was growing up. Or let alone Fire Red and Leaf Green or Emerald. I don't know why. Flat out as the kid, I thought, oh, I already have Pokemon Ruby. That's all I have to have for the Pokemon experience. That's it. Nope. I learned when I was older that getting the third entry within the gen, mainline gen, like there's Pokemon Yellow, Crystal, and all that, Raspberry, like Emerald, and then what have you, and then Platinum. It's like the best entry because it combines both of the version-specific games and then adds a bunch of extra content. Yeah, I did not realize that because, yeah, Kidamy was not the smartest guy in the bunch. Not an idiot, but made some dumb decisions. Like thinking about the simple fact that, oh wow, Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, it's a great game. It's a new Yoshi game too. It's a new game, because I loved the Mario Advance port for Yoshi's Island, because that's a pretty damn good port of Yoshi's Island. And I will not tolerate any slander of the advance ports in my household. And it's just, I flat out thought as a kid, or at least like a preteen, oh wow, Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, that's pretty goddamn cool. I'm pretty proud of myself, and then a decade or so later, I'm kicking myself that dumb decision because Yoshi Topsy-Turvy is flat out the worst Yoshi's Island game, or just one of the worst Yoshi's games. Oh god, the controls are utter dog shit. Oh god. If you want to at least have the gyro sense for a GBA, just stick with WarioWare Twisted, please. I beg of you. Like, if you're gonna be hunting out for Game Boy Advance games with that kind of a gyro control where you rotate the Game Boy side to side and what have you, just please. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from my dumb mistakes. Play WarioWare Twisted. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care who you have to shiv just to get some Wario time. Please, just play WarioWare Twisted for goodness sake, and just forego, and just don't think about Yoshi Topsy-Turvy. Don't think about Yoshi Topsy-Turvy. There is no Yoshi Topsy-Turvy in Ba Sing Se. Oh yeah, I'm Alpha DV93, and that should be about, and I guess that's about it for my Pokemon Day Direct yapping and reacting for 2026. I mean, I guess happy 30th Pokemon. Happy 30th. Meh. I mean, even with Mario, I mean, it feels okay-ish. I mean, obviously they're gonna announce some more stuff. Obviously they're gonna do that. And I just learned this a day ago, like a couple days ago. Zelda's also 42. I forgot about Zelda. I legit forgot about Zelda being in the same year that Mario is. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Nintendo's gonna do something with Zelda. Let's not be lying to ourselves. Also, it's like late February, early March. They got the rest of the year just to celebrate Zelda. Let's be honest with ourselves, they will celebrate Zelda. And I feel with Mario, there may be some more stuff coming out soon, aside from the movie and some other stuff too, but yeah, I think that should be about it with my yapping and the anniversary stuff. I'm FODV93, and I will see you all later. Bye!